Hello, this is Dr. Dustin Broomball, Adjunct Professor with Georgetown, doing a quick overview of our EDA 606 School Climate and Culture Summer 1 class. Uh, Basically, like I said, this is just going to be a quick overview of the syllabus, some due dates, and everything that's on the Moodle site. So I'll start off. So you can see here, if you've not already, I've already sent you an email, but please make sure that you purchase this book for the class. I believe you can get it for $10 to $12 on Amazon. All right. Like I said, EDA 606, this is the summer one school climate and culture class. Begins on Wednesday, April the 26th. So for each week, Wednesday is the first day of that week and it ends on Tuesday. I'll explain that here in just a little further here in a moment. So first, I'm getting ready to go over the syllabus that's right here. All right, here's my contact information if you would need to get a hold of me. Best way to get a hold of me is probably through this Georgetown email address here. I check it 3 or 4 times a day, so if you do have questions or concerns, please feel free to email me. Obviously, there's a few short course descriptions and things on here. Again, the required book for the course. We will use it every week, so please make sure if you have not already purchased it as soon as possible. You will need access to live text. You do have some field experience hours. It says that 5 to 10 of them need to be completed. I'll go over where to document those and where to post those here in just a moment when we get inside the Moodle part of the site. All the course objectives for the course, different areas that we'll be recovering in a thorough manner in this course. All right, so basically I've broken this course down into 7 weeks. Here, a few pages into the syllabus talks about the content that will be covered in each week. What will you have that week? As you can see, different assigned readings, a couple short videos to watch, and then your anchor assessment, the culminating project for this course will be due the final week. I'll show you all those due dates here in just a moment, and then the actual assignments that are due that week. So different methods for evaluation. You have some papers that are due, kind of a reflection / paper, 25 points each, and there are 3 of those. So obviously 3 of those times 25 points each, so 75 points will come from the papers. All right, you're going to have discussion boards or forums. You'll have 5 of those at 10 points each for 50 points total. And then the culminating project, the anchor assessment number 5, is worth 75 points. Here in a couple weeks, I've scheduled a go-to meeting where I'll take the opportunity to answer any questions or comments that you all have. But the main part of the course of that meeting on that day will to review all the expectations for the anchor assessment. And then here's the rubric for the anchor assessment. Once again, we'll go over that in detail in a couple weeks. All right, the grading scale for the course is listed here. Just like I mentioned a little bit ago, 3 papers, 3 points each for 75 points total. Discussion boards, there are 10 points each, and there are 5 of them for 50 points total. And then the anchor assessment, number 5, is worth 75 points. So there are 200 points total in this course. All right, next, the class assignment due dates. You can click on that PDF document there, and it'll bring up this document. This just kind of tells when everything is due. So obviously the first day of the course is April 26th on Wednesday. So for that during that week, your first of the 5 discussion boards or forums is due. So by Sunday, you need to make your initial response, and I'll go into these directions in Moodle, and then 3 more responses by that Tuesday for a total of 4 responses. So week 1, you have a forum. Week 2, you have another forum and your first paper due. Week 3, you have the 3rd forum. Week 4, you have the 4th forum and your 2nd paper due. Week 5 is the 5th forum. Week 6 is paper number 3, and then week 7 will be when your anchor assessment number 5 is due. Your field work, the 5 to 10 hours that you had to have gotten, will be due in live text. And then I also have a course evaluation. As long as you complete the course evaluation, I do give you 5 bonus points. All right, so the field experience. This course requires 5 to 10 field hours. Be sure that you use the attached form here to document those hours. So basically, this document's posted there. You'll list the date, what you did, and whoever you did it with. Something an administration type thing, working toward leadership. Have them sign off on it for 5 to 10 hours. So just print this out, fill it out, have the person that you worked with sign it, and then you'll take that document and upload it into LiveText. That is the only document in LiveText that is required to be uploaded in LiveText. The anchor assessment is not required to be documented there. If you haven't already, please make sure on Wednesday, April the 26th, that you click this and answer these 5 questions. Basically, Georgetown requires some sort of action to be taken in Moodle on the first day of the course. Throughout teaching at Georgetown for a while, this is some things that I wanted to make you aware of. I wanted you to acknowledge that you were aware of. Things like checking your Georgetown email 2 or 3 times a week. I'll send out some reminders, or if I have a question on one of your assignments of not knowing what you meant or something, I might email you. But obviously, I'll email you your Georgetown one. But if I have trouble getting a hold of you, having that alternate email, just in case, has always been helpful. Reminding you with number 3 here to check your email 2 or 3 times a week. Georgetown does require, and you should be logging into Moodle at least once a week anyway, at minimum. I don't think that's too much to ask, but Georgetown requires it. But every once in a while, we'll get somebody, because there are quite a few students in this course this semester that don't log in on that. Be cautious. You might be administratively dropped, and you don't want that, and I don't want that for you. So make sure that you access Moodle at least once a week to actually go in our site. And then lastly, please verify in writing that you have watched this short video. So in here, you just answer these 5 things real quick. So each week is fairly similar, kind of the objectives for that week. Weeks 1 through 5, you have a discussion board. So discussion boards are tasks that are done through the forums or discussion board are due in the week that they're listed. Your original post should be 250 words. And then look at some of your other students in the class, read what they have to say, and do a response, something that's informative. It should be more than just a sentence like, hey, great idea. It's basically, and this is an online platform, try to have as much as you can a discussion online. But you need to do 3 of those total for each one of these. So once again, for 1 week, for 10 points for that one forum, your post should be 250 words or more, and then reply to 3 of your peers by Tuesday of that week. Remember, each week starts on a Wednesday, ends on Tuesday, and then the next week starts on Wednesday, ends on Tuesday, so on and so forth. So for example, week 1, from the book, you're to read these first 3 sections. They're all 2 or 3 pages tops, short reads, easy read. I got lots of positive feedback on this book. Watch this short video. All right, and then basically, here are the 2 questions that you need to make your post about. Okay. Likewise for week number 2, same directions for the forum. You have 4 sections to read that week and a short video. And here are the 2 items that you would write your post about. Also for week 2, you have your first paper that's due. Here are the directions and the rubric that I use to grade it. Basically, you're reading a short article and reflecting on it. So the directions for each of the papers are the same. Read that assigned article, write a 2-page paper, double space, 12 font, reflecting on that article. Just make sure that you use APA formatting, please. Don't overthink it. As long as you have good grammar and you give some, you provide a good reflection of it. These are hand-picked articles that are usually pretty informative on. This one's the principal's role in successful schools. So that would be paper number 1, and forum number 2 are due during week 2. Week 3, you also have your 3rd discussion forum due. Kind of the same way. These sections, the short video that's right here, and all you need to do is to answer this or reflect on this question here. This is during week 3 is when we are having an online meeting, Thursday, May 11th, 8 p.m. I scheduled it for an hour and a half. We'll probably be on there 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how many questions students have. But basically, the ultimate goal of this May 11th meeting will be to answer any questions, concerns, make sure we're all on the same page on how things have went the first 2 weeks, and then also during week 3, we'll go over the anchor assessment to make sure everybody's clear on that. Week 4, once again, is forum number 4, same as the other 3 weeks with different sections. And you also have paper number 2 due. Week number 5 is when forum 5 is due. Week 6 is when you have your last and third and final paper due. And then week 7 is when your anchor assessment will be due. Please note that the anchor assessment is due on a little bit of a different date. Most things are due, Tuesday by the end of the day. This one's a little different this week because there are, I believe, like 35 of you or so in this course. Obviously, I'm going to need quite a while to grade all those. So it's due on Sunday, June 11th. Your field experience are due, and please note that it's due uploaded in live text. And then the course evaluation. Complete the course evaluation just like you always do in online for in the portal. And basically, once you've completed that, you'll just complete this form out, basically just saying that yes, you've done that. Sign it, upload it, scan it, and upload it, and I'll give you 5 bonus points. So pretty easy, hopefully. So hopefully you have found this informative. Like I said, it's just a quick overview, making you acquaint yourself with our Moodle site to make sure you know how to contact me and all the expectations. Remember, shoot me an email at my Georgetown email address, and I check it quite regularly right here. So just shoot me an email. I can answer any questions that you have. Otherwise, like I said just a moment ago, otherwise we will talk at our first meeting on Thursday, May the 11th at 8 o'clock at a go-to meeting. Thank you.